First blood drawn by FURIA. coldzera expecting backstabs though, and he's read it so well. Junior jumping around the corner. brokey actually comes in to bail Cold out. So 4v2 situation as Twists is on the bomb site in case Serato. I believe he's very aware of that. Being very careful about where he takes FaZe from this. The T-side players moving up and into the bomb plant position. Is going to go down for double doors, I believe. It's going to be the right call given the fact that case Serato is here at decon. Or backside, chance to swing and deny it. No, they do open for double doors. So 3v2 retake, FURIA tagged up on Art's part. Vinny now dead to rights terrain. And they should be locked out of the round here, especially with Art going down.
That was a very interesting approach to how they wanted to take the ramp control. So
semi-passive angle Molotov will try for support. That flashbang will make sure he falls back instead. Meanwhile, Carrigan acts to the A side. Gets Yuri, not ready for case Serato on the hut control. Drops back in against Twist, but that leads to his death. A bit too overly aggressive for him. Vinny, now with the M4, knowing that that door is closed, that they have got easy access to the B side. There's not much that FURIA can do to try and deny this position. Junior was looking on the heaven position, and coldzera and backstabbing against him as Vinny makes his way downstairs. Junior actually gets the shot on Cold. Can Vinny now die at a bomb plant? 10 seconds, actually, this is still possible. Rain's going to plant right in front of Decon. Chance available, round's been won. All Junior has to do is stay alive, and Vinny with the slowest alert play is cool as a cucumber. Silent as a snake. First to the board of FURIA. Risky if he does. He's tagged to 63, and Vinny instead takes the onus of the aggression. Gets dealt with for it. Junior with York pick back on one. Blind firing, having to catch Twist or players behind him. In the end, he's 2 HP, so Yuri can get that frag at point blank. Drop that bomb. Carrigan responds to case Serato out of the hut control. 3 on 2. Orpa crossing. Your battle goes the way of Junior. He lands his secondary frag, and that bomb's still under contention. Yuri and a cut off Carrigan at 8 points of health. He's an easy pickings target, and it's all left to coldzera. Time running short on him. Seeing Yuri getting the headshot back, and smoke down to suppress on Junior's part of things. We'll just swing back, grab that bomb, look to get it planted here on the A sites. Backing up to ramp as Junior opens the door. Now coldzera is known. Smoke on the bomb directly, not to the cross position. Got to look for the AK. He hasn't seen him. Gun barrel spotted. Spray comes through. coldzera wins his second and wins the round on the clutch of FaZe Clan. Tight angle held though, so it definitely looks impressive. Twists. That was actually full victim to Yuri at point blank positions. AK picked up against the AWP. brokey can get back out of dodge knowing that he is in danger. Tag to 30 and a 4 on 3, and backup is arriving to support.
Swing coming out, looking to see if they can get that 1-for-1 trade, and brokey's just got so much info. Yuri's been spotted out from credit card, does get the tap onto coldzera, and now FaZe look like they just want to try and commit towards this lower bomb site. They're down by 1.
Back being turned away, looking into observation window. brokey, Deagle down by Art. Good shot, good kill. Carrigan now left alone to clutch it. Sees that first, but taps missing out. Yuri, an easy swing for FURIA. Will find themselves a decent eco round. Actually, a pretty decent Risky control. They've completely left hut open. Now Rain a kill. Art with the response doubling up against Rain. Takes a lot of damage. 2-for-1s. And CT's on rotation. Backup has arrived, but brokey lands Deagles for days. 2v2 up against Vinny next. And Junior playing so close to USP can get a frag. The Galil lines up 2 for Twists though. And maintains the round for FaZe Clan. Another just walkout round. What were FURIA doing on the A site? Flashbangs in, they're going to go for the fast hit. Carrigan, Mac-10 leads the charge, and there is a player up in the rafters. This time he gets overwhelmed. Yuri with 1 frag just past the smoke on Rain, and he's tagged up, as is Junior, and Vinny now taking some Molotov damage of his own in heaven. Sprays through, Yuri forced off, Twists will return to 17 HP, passing that AK back to brokey. Again, the AWP for his own right, and brokey deals with Vinny at last. 2 standing for the CT side, bomb's gone down. Now FaZe re-establishing their momentum off of FURIA's good turnaround of the eco. Getting their own force buy-in, and the follow-up rifles now down to FURIA to save the weapons and save.
Those footsteps would hurt though, so they know the CTs are pressed up aggressively. They've got to act now towards the front side. Art now started getting behind them. Does anyone read that the play's coming in from behind? The CZ finds the first, tries to come out, doesn't quite happen. And now the T side start the entry out, but they've got to clear the default position. 2 players here from the CT side. They don't know about case Serato, who finds one with the P250 and looking to try and tag up. Junior now getting involved for the last player out for the heaven position. Is being spammed through and on for the clutch at this point, but falling away and looking to reposition.
And bomb planted here for Twist, or at least it will come down in the moment. He's thinking about the main.
Yeah, you want to try and keep your economy strong, but at what point do you just say to yourself, we've got to go for it? Just at least try and crack it in.
the outside position, but rotations inbound towards the B-side. Twist walk past one CT, gets the kill on Vinny instead. Yuri ready for the swing back. Twist sees him and does pay for it with his life. The bomb can go down to the interim. Carrigan ready to cover off one player, but he falls back actually. Yuri's doing a pretty decent job here. 6 seconds, he can't deny the bomb plant though.
3v3, decent post-plant position to come through from FaZe. They get back out from double doors. A lot of info would have been picked up here for the CT side, and they're trying to see if they can fake around the corner. Cold0 find the first, not quite lining up the second. The AWP falls, and now it's all down to the Norwegian. Rain in the 1 versus 2, looking to try and defend out from Ramp. There is a low HP player out for Deacon trying to tap up, but it doesn't come through. FaZe really running down that clock in towards the lower site take. And the kills in terms of the entries were everything. Rain was able to catch off Junior up in that heaven position. Twist was able to find a really important kill, dropping down into the vents, but...
And then be someone popping out of the hot position. You're right to assume that. Rain's opened the door, though. Carrigan, seen and sprayed. Kill goes the way of the CT side, but Rain with a response. K-Serato, smoke back here, going to suppress them, but the wraparound's coming in towards the ramp control. AUG could line up 2 frags, and Vinny gets them both. That's round done. Rain can fight all he wants, but it's 4th for FURIA instead. Spreading out the FURIA side, 2 players are grouped up here, but even K-Serato is going to make his way away from Yuri. AK a Twist almost gets the frag on Vinny, but the AUG again wins another good kill. K-Serato flashing his way out of the vents entrance, firing back on the T-side members, but we're going to have to concede this bomb plant here as the rotation start coming in for FURIA, setting up the retake. K-Serato actually denies one individual, swings around against Cold0, gets that double up as well. Carrigan, last man standing, and K-Serato makes it a triple. What a hold from him. After such a good confident start on T-side, FURIA finding their way back into this. The nade damage does so much HP working away from the FaZe side. Vinny with 2 picks. Orp Jr. doesn't land his flick to the head. Rain, that one trade leaves it at a 2 for 1. Carrigan finds a second trade on the A side. How has he been allowed to walk out here again? FURIA lacking in a key area of the map. And the A side's under their control. FaZe can go for the bomb plant here. That's not even bad for a half-by round.
And they over-rotated completely, and Carrigan just snuck his way out from Squeak Door and into this 3v3. This is so winnable. Another resmoke down towards main. That's just going to buy the T's more time.
Junior with the incendiary on the site will try and drive one player away. Another one coming in from the other CT member up there. Flash is coming forward. K-Serato starts peeking, looks down, sees one, takes him out. Deagle back and Twist, domes the likes of Yuri and Osman standing here for the T-side line. He can only go so far with the damage to defuse. And FaZe quickly moving up into their positions as standard players on top of the mini position. Rain's thinking about jumping around the corner. He gets past them in the end and actually domes Junior. Perfect shots indeed. Yuri past the smoke finds 1 kill. Carrigan drops in against Art, now known. How's he going to outplay him? Art catches the angle, but Carrigan still turns 180 to get that pick in case Serato and Yuri. Last couple of players standing. They do find that bomb, but Cold0 is so good with the trading and makes it a double for 8-7 at the turn of the half for the FaZe side. Looking good there on T. Now need to look good on CT as we head to a break and see it after this. It's very, very carefully placed. They put a lot of utility down already. And they're going to go in for the A here. Cold0 with his USP. Taps up that first. Look for Junior in case Serato as well, right behind that player position. Good shot from Art as well. Jumping in the air. Takes Rain down. Roki going to find the trade. Look back at case Serato's angle. The bomb plant can be denied for a moment. The 3-on-2 situation. FURIA actually lose the man advantage.
HG coming down for the heaven position and the smoke too from Carrigan. Actually looking to try and take the fight before the bomb can get planted again. And now Art's the last one left in the 1 versus 2. He's got to try and pick this bomb back up.
USP watching up from heaven at the edge of the smoke. Carrigan will be the next player to face. Twist is right behind him. Turned away from the wrong moment. Thought it was a flashbang coming in, but couldn't connect the headshot on the last man. And FaZe clutched the all-important pistol. Yeah, hell of a start here for the FaZe side, knowing that they have the majority of the advantage. The momentum right now is in favour of FURIA as they try and just catapult themselves straight into the ramp control. Twist, however, there to take the trades back of Carrigan's part. The only player to fall. Twist makes it 3.
Do they just lean in for a bit of an upper side? If they can dive this bomb in towards a vents position, that could be a decent chance. Cold0 holding out towards the floor. Another one-on-one trade.
Getting the TK in, so Cold0 not even credited with the frag. Twist makes his way up from the vents. He's credited with those 2. And Yuri, Deagle in hand, grabbing the M4. Knows that there's a player on site. No info on Carrigan. He's got no Kevlar either, so the aim punch is going to hurt him big time. Brokey moving closer, actually gets caught off guard. That's a frag back, and Carrigan moving in from Hut instead of Squeaky Door, not going for the backstab, but still winning the fight and getting the round to FaZe. Looking back at Deacon, making his way back out. Both doors have been opened up. He'll get sprayed up by Vinny. The AWP Brokey can deny the bomb carrier, though. That's a 2-for-1 trade. It favors the CT side, and now Twist moves in. Lines up 2 frags. Doesn't get them both, though. K-Serato trading with Vinny. Falling into the hands of Rain, leaving it all on K-Serato again. Swung upon by the M4. This should be an easy kill. This should be a round denied by FaZe.
It was almost a double pump setup from Furia. Like, they had their card shown that...
Fast Vent dive coming in from Furia. One player's missed it. They've all been bottlenecked. That's an easy spray for Rain. Gets Junior as well. Should know the Art's back there. The bomb's on his back. They've all capitulated in the vent position. I can't believe that's just happened. Furia caught up upon each other. K-Serato now suddenly alone.
Oh, they couldn't get into the vents. And that's the worst position possible. K-Serato is the only one that gets down towards lower. And this Tech9 just trying to see if he could take a little bit of a fight. Deals with Twist, picks up an M4, but that's really the only damage they should be able to find. No more than that. What a round from Rain. An ace to come through. And for Furia, they'll be kicking themselves saying, how do we not get into the vents there? It just seems like it's got to have to be a save if Junior hits this shot, because really for the CTs, yeah, there's money in the reserve, but it's not really worth just chucking it into it, especially when you've got no one really in rotating positions. Finally, 2 players going up from heaven. If it's going to be going in for this, it's going to be late.
Flashes over, Carrigan swing upon. K-Serato gets that kill. coldzera with the trade, but his teammates have fallen. Desperately looking for wallbangs. He's getting close. But no tags, no frags. Swing upon Vinny, seeing him. Tap, burst, spray through, gets the headshot in the end, but he's run out of time. Grabs that AWP instead and runs for it. As we see 8 to the board of Furia. Straight spray to get Rain. Art going to dive down through the vents to join his teammate. Twist could get those both frags, though transfers it towards the second player. Does damage, doesn't get the frag. 3-on-3 situation as coldzera tries to hold himself back past that smoke. Lets that player again cross back down. Bomb is on site. K-Serato can tank that nade safely and get away with the plant. Yuri on outside could get overwhelmed, but even the AWPer misses his chance.
They might bring this bomb back to upper. Now they've got an outside lurk from Yuri.
Potentially so. Rain's going to insert himself into that line. Find Art on the fry. coldzera gets 2 as well. Dropping that bomb. It'll 5 versus 2. This round might already be over for Furia, especially with Brokey getting Yuri. It's definitely over for K-Serato. Carrigan repositioning. Utility will go down. That incendiary. Try and drive him away, Brokey. Here's the footstep. Gets the kill in. Tag up damage. K-Serato falling down. Carrigan on the site itself. Brokey seeing the double doors open up. Take the shot on Junior. Get that frag in. Taps through the Galil's Molotovs. Will not stop him as his flicks are good. Carrigan gets 1 with a tag, and Vinny, last player left, will try to look for that bomb out in the open. It's not going to happen. 16-8. FaZe will have their map pick, and I have to say, to start off this post game, much better. Rain pressing forward alongside coldzera. They'll combine to get those first couple of picks back on Art and Yuri. 5 versus 3 again. K-Serato tagged. Vinny also tagged Junior, going falling as well. The 2 left standing to Furia. K-Serato desperate to fight his way out of this corner, but so many CTs to find. Twist gets a 3K, and it's a pistol for FaZe. Taking that contact into the apartments, 2 players moving up towards Banana. So Furia are pressing onto their default line. FaZe are just happy to go passive and wait for them to make their moves up.
Oh, Vinny doesn't quite capitalize on that secondary kill. Great flash in, but look at the response in for the City side. They're now maintaining a 4 versus 3, looking to try and fight out towards this banana position. Flash goes in, Carrigan looking to pick up the AK, fall back, and now Fury have got to get that nade down towards Pink, and that deal with Twist. Oh, he gets out of there!
And that could be around. Simple as for FaZe. They force Carrigan back with a dink. 15 seconds. Rain still playing close range. Carrigan gets Yuri. Rain takes that bomb as well. That's a beautiful shot of the AK, and it's enough to get FaZe past the finish line. Smoke standing. T-side players facing. Flashes forward. There's 2 sprays for Rain. Makes it 3. Trying to transfer it towards that quadra, but no. Vinny can trade it. Still coldzera on site. Drops that bomb, and Art on 3 points of health has got no chance. Can't get anything. coldzera with his second. Very severely tagged. Flashes on AK spray. Rain gets the frag in on Art. Nice and efficient. Nice and quick. Doubling up for the secondary pick. Trying to make it triple. No. Vinny gets 2 to return back instead of a 3 versus 3. Rotations are inbound for the CT side. They've got a major HP advantage, especially above K-Serato. Molotov's up as Brokey starts round to the corner with the AWP. Sees one, takes Vinny, takes damage, still gets a secondary pick on for the triple. Oh! Nice and efficient with that flick. That was beautiful. And FaZe maintain 5. Art looking on short. Mackie bringing his eyes on long. Molotov's against his position. Smokes go down. He swings, and so does coldzera. Gets 2 kills instead. Drops that bomb. Yuri with a good return frag, but quickly responded to by Brokey. And he's one of 2 players that remain with Yuri alongside him. AK swings, spray back, catches 1 frag, traded back on Twist Park. K-Serato responds, but now the bomb been left down into CT favor, and FaZe should just lock down the crossfire.
Oh, doesn't happen.
Nope. Runs right into Rain. Does Cold swing? If he does, that might be Junior's first pick. Art trying to strike back, or connecting. Junior drops. Vinny gets 2 to return, though. So it's a 3v3. That bomb has also been dropped back there. FURIA having those 2 lurkers. The bomb's going to rotate back with it. They catch off Rain in construction. So now it's all left to Carrigan. Swinging out in the open, gives up the kill to K-Serato. And FaZe capitulating on the 1 good sequence and 2 bad peaks.
Yeah, they've just got no idea what's happening there. Twist has got to try and go in for this 1 versus 3. They can chuck the bomb over, make sure there's really no way they can go in for this retake. Spamming through, even more damage. Art trying to work on the edge of this smoke, and Twist just falls. Great shot coming out for K-Serato. And for Brokey, what was that? 2 missed shots to come out from Porch?
Is at least pressuring them. He set up Junior and Art for easy frags with the pistols, so very possible for them. AK swinger. Vinny, however, gets his pick back together. 4 versus 3, making it 2 as Brokey gets Vinny to return back. Now Junior and Art. Last couple of players remaining. 40 seconds to the clock. Time is running short. They have to get this bomb plant in. Orb ready for the cross. Art falls. All left to Junior also being seen. Still no frags on this one. He is James Bond for the moment. And that's not going to change. FURIA. Rain, spray through, catches 2 frags alongside Carrigan, makes it a triple in the end. K-Serato with his trade back. Both those players fall, but they've taken apart most of the entire T-side falls for it. The rush tactics not working well for FURIA. K-Serato, banana presence from Twists. Sat back at the Shire to look back up to the site. Sees the swing on the first, transfers that spray, doesn't make it a 3K. Will lead the charge. Junior making his way up with the AWP. Does get his first kill of the game. coldzera falling. Rain still gets his pick back first. And a second taps up the head. Evades the AWP. Junior going to face a close range. Rain on for the quadra. Eventually gets dealt with by the big green diamond. Junior now got to deal with Brokey next to the P250. Doesn't even need the main rifle. SMGs, the scouts in. One of which is trying to force forward. Actually, both SMGs here in the banana control. Made close, flash in. K-Serato caught, dink down, but doesn't get taken down. 2 frags on him. Headshot on Rain, spray to Carrigan. 5 versus 3 gained already. Counter smoker Twist is going to try to set himself up to the defensive along with the scout play. The AK holding back at the cross though, hearing footsteps, waiting for more T-side contact. Smoke down at the cross itself. Brokey with a scout. Gets that shot on K-Serato. That's a decent start. Not quite onto the second player, but Twist through the smoke finds Vinny to trade. So 3-on-3 situation. That bomb's been dropped across as well. The CTs aren't aware of it. Scout continuing facing a sniper rifle. Oh my god, he's got Junior. How did he hit that?
I don't know how this is happening. Now, they've got info that the A site is clear, but it's not really. Art's even being tagged up. Another kill comes through for the scout, and Yuri's making footsteps. This is an easy kill for coldzera. Oh my goodness. What a hold over at the B side. Brokey. Oh, this read. Like, they're going to gamble stack up the B side. They bring the AWP on rotation. And for FURIA, they're kind of split at the moment. They've got the bomb with a teammate out from the apartments towards the A side. Brokey looking to try and take a facing towards CT. Does get punished by Junior. Back to a 4v4 now.
He's burning. Midst of that flashbang, the fire gives away the information, knowing that there's a player out there. He doesn't die just yet. Vinny. coldzera round this corner for a fight. Who's going to win it? Cold. Gonna be ready. Flash forward, he's blind, transfer that spray to K-Serato, not as successful, the bullet can't quite land. Now Twist has got a little bit of pressure against him. Backup's on the way, he's on top of the back box. Yuri moving in. Not checked. Headshot. Easy. K-Serato. Up on the stack. Felt with by Rain. Junior 1 versus 3 with his sword. He's not been good enough to make this work at all. 11 to the border phase. It continues to get better and better for this CT squad. Moving closer, Brokey and Cold Zero trying to find their way in. Rain gets the AWP to fall. Junior not scoped in at the boiler position. The flashbangs and incendiaries going over. Vinny should get forced back deeper into the site. Headshot angle logged. There's Rain with his kill. Got to get a kill at mini pit. Got to stick the bomb at this stage. Art still gets the closest player to it though, and that should be enough. Brokey can find his frag, but he won't find the round as Yuri will secure a third. A buffer here for the FURIA side because FaZe still look dominant. They still look good, and going into the second half, they could still win it 2-0. We're back after the break. Are now going to have to put in something special to really bring this comeback. Already Rain into the pistol with twists. They do drop the bomb. K-Serato holding some semblance of a trade, but it swings back so quick. K-Serato makes it 2 frags, but only 2 frags. Yuri catching Brokey off guard. They've just got to get that bomb to the site now. It can rotate towards the B players. Cold Zero holds for the lurk, tries to deal with that last man. Moving closer, Rain. Got to check the right place at the right time, not into the back corner. Has been seen. That's the tap. Now Cold Zero. Now needs to focus onto the bomb at plant position. Is he being communicated? Is he aware? It's on that fountain position, relatively open. Sees nothing. Here's footsteps. Yuri got to tap the bomb, stick the whole thing, and Cold Zero wins the fight as he gets too aggressive. Rain wrapping in, AK inbound spray, plus the smoke does not catch anything into the pit control. Yuri's going to tap K-Serato with a CZ, gets that first and that second, the spray transfer, the AK almost turns up against Brokey, but he has maintained a man advantage, a 3-on-2 for FURIA.
Very good position here from FURIA to clutch out this retake, but they've got to be able to get here in time and peek on each other's contact. Brokey playing out towards a pit position, and Cold Zero in the site re-smoking, or at least flashing out towards Moto.
AK watching from the entrance over at Library. Brokey tapping, not getting his frag. Cold Zero waiting back in pit to be the insurance policy, and now the insurance policy is going to have to be utilised. Sees that first, spray through the boxes, can't get the second. Junior's on the bomb, spray through, trying to catch that player, tap on it. I don't even think he's got time, it's forced off anyway. Cold Zero's won the round, he will go down, but it's 14 for FaZe Clan. 11 in the lead above FURIA. Smokes back, Carrigan moving on with the UMP. Again, continuing to bait in positions, jumping around the corners, getting the frags. Will finally fall to K-Serato, but an SMG lost and the B-side defenders and rotators cleared up. All after Junior and Vinny. Last 2 players to hold a candle of semblance in this round, and as Junior falls, Vinny's got no chance. He knows it. The best he can get out of this round is a UMP, and that's just nothing by comparison.
I wonder if FaZe anticipated a buy to come through in that sort of state, that another force buy would be on the table. Anyway,
they've gone so far down the deep end compared to that first map where they held confidence and even some great moments against FaZe of a 16-3. You can see actually the first couple of kills coming in for the CT forces, but Twist and Brokey return immediately, all left to K-Serato. If he falls on this A site, it's probably round over and match done. Sees the player up in the apartments, fights and wins it, but Twist trades it back 2v2 for the retake.
Art coming in quite quickly from this short position. AWP is looking out towards that angle, but didn't see him cut over towards that left-hand side, so Twist could be overwhelmed. There's the spam coming through, and now it comes down to Brokey in the clutch. 1v2 been seen from Art. Needs to be able to get out of that pit position. Flashes coming in, smoke as well, and FURIA, they don't have a kit. Someone's going to have to really get onto this bomb, and Art's going to have to defend from the position and catch off Brokey out from the pit. A 4th round being picked up from FURIA. A saving grace for them.
Tech9 dealt with K-Serato, baited the information given away. Flashback to try to get him out of dodge. Carrigan still holds his position. No smoke to get up the position, and Swiss and Carrigan actually get those 2 couple of frags. Swing back at Carrigan Jr. can find him. His 5th kill in this game. Needs to get himself 3 more ideally. Stop FaZe from getting anything more out of this. The bomb plant will at least be found.
Yeah, not the best of motor smokes. That allows Junior to keep a bit of a tight angle in case any of those T-side players try and get out towards pit, but it doesn't seem like anyone from FaZe is going to give him that chance.
Art wins the fight on Cold Zero. AK giving up the ghost now. Twist and Brokey Got 3 positions to keep their eyes on. Arch swings and hits, and Brokey, all that remains here on site. Turn away from the AWP, gets the first kill, not the second. Junior secures it at point blank range. And a 5th for FURIA, staying alive once again. Grab that weapon and start using it to their favor. 20 seconds to get that bomb down. Serato on site, got 1 player at pit, that's Yuri. M4 drops that bomb. Swing back and twist, still can't find the trades in the M4. A1S can also strike back, get those 2 kills. Moving cold in 8 seconds to clutch it. Not going to happen. The bomb's going to make his way in first to twist. That's a risk. Smoke at the ready. Perfect flash in, catching both players blind. Yuri's just held back. Got to rely on his teammates on site, and that long bursting through, looking for damage past the smoke. Gets 1 strike. Art and Yuri continue to hold the spray. And Art completely manic, finds Rain as well. In a matter of seconds, the whole round falls apart for FaZe. You mentioned how that damage can come into effect, and indeed it has. Not enough of a basis here for FaZe to work off of. Carrigan trying to attempt the clutch, but it's not going to work for him. 9 up for FURIA.
A lot of chip damage to start off from the nade and the spam. Another quick play out towards brackets. They would have tried rush with this, and Carrigan's going to be the first one to fall.
Kill on Junior, 2 players on site. AKK Serato sprays, gets his spray together. Yuri there to bait in the likes of Rain. Serato will fall. Can Brokey find a trade? Can Twist find a trade? No, apparently not. Vinny there to support his man. The bomb plant we tapped once. Brokey trying to force out more positions. Now we'll stick the bomb plant for good this time, forcing CTs away actually. Winning a fight against 1 player, but Tech9 against the second. Not going to be good enough. 2 low HP. Kill comes in just fine. Second player baited. FaZe. Man advantage. Junior finds Carrigan, however. Edge of the smoker can only assume. Making their way forward, the AWP firing back. Serato going to swing forward at smoke. Gets that 1 frag. Brokey trades it. Vinny in the back lines. 3v3, and Brokey gets a 3rd kill. Bomb goes down now. This is the breaking point. This is the chance for FaZe.
Oh, Brokey's on. Brokey's on. He's found 3 kills in the round. He's looking for his 4th. Aggression out towards CT. And he's going to find it. Yuri's down the last one, and FaZe have done it. Just get over the line, 16-10. And the Latvian had one of the biggest rounds of the game. What a round for Brokey. And for FaZe, they close it in a 2-0 fashion.